Now let us see how you fare against the Queen.
Mm-hmm. The difficulty of picking a successful chance card is increased. Twice bad fortune and 4 times lost in the swamp.
The great dragon queens of the lizard people are the fiercest warlords and generals.
There's a skeleton's shield right there. Forbidden armor. Mithril. A few helmets. Hey, come on. No need to scroll that far, is there? This double clicking is stupid. I haven't really equipped the 40 damage weapon, have I? I don't think I have. Nope. That's a shame. But it did make the experience a lot easier when I found the thing.
You will find very little success in the Queen's domain. Even fate itself turns against you here.
Lose 50% food. Okay, note to self, don't buy too much food. Rather save up on gold and buy more often.
These steps you take, none have taken before. Do you appreciate what I have built? Do you understand the elegance of the systems I have forged?
Not really sure, since I died once to this so-called elegant system. Being stout and meek, goblins know they cannot use strength or fear to survive. They rely on more mischievous methods. They steal from you when you're asleep and escape through magical portals. Scavengers of the earth tell tales of the hidden vaults that these goblins hide their ill-gotten loot in. Their portals are made by dark magic, unkind to all but themselves.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
One night you awaken to find your belongings being rifled through by goblins. As soon as they notice you stirring, they run away. They've stolen some of your food and gold. Oh, you took my axe? No, 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 no. There, got that back. bash that one a bit, make sure he doesn't try anything funny. Didn't want to kill him outright because there was 2 gold on the right side. Oh, they took my axe and I was gonna have a rusty axe. As you prepare to continue your journey, you notice a small figure hiding in the shadows nearby. You pounce on the creature and drag it into the light. Hello, my boy, what a coincidence meeting you here. Mr. Lionel exclaims sheepishly. Having a spot of goblin trouble? Mr. Lionel gives a deep sigh, sits back down and says, Well, funny thing really, I wanted the crown to blackmail my way back into the city, but it turns out that this way is much better. He goes on to explain how, after learning that a brazen human thief had dared to raid the Goblin King's own treasure vault, stealing the king's crown no less, he sent word to the king that he could help get it back in exchange for ending his exile. All I had to do was agree to help his guards find you and he revoked my banishment. While the crown remains stolen, he can continue to rule by default. He needs me to help him make sure nobody else gets it first. I suppose you'll keep trying to find the crown, but I'm sure you can deal with his lackeys, eh, lad? Mr. Lionel produces a horn from an inner pocket, plays a quick sharp note, and a magical portal appears behind him. Don't let this world get you down, friend. You never know when luck will go your way. With that, he grabs his toes, rolls backwards into the portal and vanishes.
A portal and a wizard. Or at least an apprentice. It reminds me of days past.
One day you happen upon a young wizard practicing his magic in the forest. He greets you in a friendly manner and beckons you closer. Since we have been forced to leave our sacred tower, we must make our own way in this world. For a small fee, I could transport you to a destination in a faraway land. You hand over the gold and the wizard prepares himself for casting. The young wizard waves his wand, saying, Don't worry, I'm almost always successful in transporting myself to other places. Luggage is a little trickier. After arriving at your destination, you continue your journey. Oh, I skipped the level ending. Why is that shop revealed, may I add?
I have sat where you sit now. The game, though, the game is very different. I doubt even I would have reached this point.
Well, thank you. And fuck
Lost,
you in the same
without
sentence.
a clue. This is a chance to learn how valuable your equipment can be in the right circumstances.
You become lost in a swamp. In all directions you see nothing but murky water, twisted trees and mist. The smell is appalling. You hear muffled movement and can just make out a humanoid figure in the mist beckoning to you. Do I really go to something that's beckoning me to come closer in a swamp? You carefully move away from the figure as silently as the mire allows. The bank, misty forest that surrounds you, is eerily quiet as you struggle through the fetid waters. Fun. Can't I get just a little lucky? Even a regular failure would do. Why does it always have to be a huge failure? Oh well, I guess as he says, the car dealer, it would be boring without a little spice, but too much spice can also kill you, keep that in mind. With moderation is the best. Fuck your poison, dude. Oh, I got the mage shield on me. Haha, come on! Oh, fuck you. The shield proved quite useful. I imagine it absorbed a lot of the— Can you fucking not throw 4? You always throw only 3. Murdered, as befits you. Come here. This mage shield is rather effective. Rather very effective. Nice. And even a better sword.
A wondrous artifact. Good luck with it.
Ooh.
Will you undo the damage you have done?
On a moonlit night, you see a group of golems on their way to attack another human settlement.
The Earth comes to life, animated by its desire to respond to the threats of man. Choose from these options.
I hope I picked attack. Oh yeah, I did. What would failure do? I don't know. Ah, damn it. Oh, what the fuck? Why are there traps here? Into the trap you go. Okay. Yes. The loose piles of rock and stones around you are a good start at teaching these creatures a lesson. Some local villagers give you food with thanks. I didn't see a gain of any. We shall meet again. Oh, that's a red. That's a level exit then. I didn't want to click that again. Come on. Oh, what?
The swamp returns again. Do not lose hope.
Oh, are you lost, stranger? I can lead you from this place in exchange for some supplies. Yes. Oh. No better weapon yet. Oh, before you can descend the ladder, you are attacked. Haha! Look, there's even the ladder over there on the left. did I kill him? Yes. And I get 1 food per dead lizard, right? I think, yep, I do. I wasn't even close to that, come on. Tired of your shit. This is stupid. This wasn't even a standalone encounter, it was just at level end. 1 food, yeah.
I'm
right.
sure you're grateful for that.
No, I'm not. With these equipped,
I see you found yet another way to profit through violence. You're starting to bore me.
every successful combat grants the player some gold. Ah, combat, not hit. For some reason, it reveals
What brings
shots.
you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
I don't know this. I was about to click the huge success. Fuck. This would have been resolved and this stupid thing would have been over. Okay, piece of garbage. Come on. It wasn't near even. Really? It does feel somewhat more loud. Why? Somewhat louder. I didn't want to. Am I seeing right?
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
You return to the landlocked lubber to see what Carlo has in mind next. It is hard to tell mages and bandits had besieged the place. It looks just as decrepit and ramshackle as usual. Carlo greets you warmly. There is only so much we can find out about our aquatic nemesis from dry land. Our next action must take place upon the sea. I've been comparing the information you found at Norwich Port with the Highbinders, and I may have a plan. Carlo gestures you toward a collection of papers and charts that are spread out across 2 tables. If the bar had patrons, this might be problematic, but as usual, the only occupants are an aquaphobic sailor and yourself. Aquaphobic sailor. The nearby port of Estersea, far more respectable, has trading routes that I believe follow a similar path and timing as the smugglers.
For eons I have waited for an appropriate player. It seems there are more eons ahead.
I think we can get you aboard a ship, then you'll have a front row seat to the scariest show in the land. Druids.
Descend ever deeper into the subterranean pit.
I'm gonna heal a bit, and I'm not gonna lose as much food if I encounter bad fortune.
Let us meet those who worship natural forces rather than the gods.
You are approached by a group of mysterious robed people. One of the robed figures addresses you. You look well accustomed to battle. Would you like to earn some coin? We are druids, wishing to perform certain rituals over the coming weeks. These activities must take place at specific times and places. We cannot risk any interruptions, such as from creatures or bandits. We will pay gold to one who protects us during these ceremonies. The first ceremony will be at the Sacred Stones, at exactly midday on the summer solstice. We shall see you there, I have foreseen it.
Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all.
No ambush, good.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Nice, minus 20 max health already, and 2 curses to go along with that.
They hunt only because you have so inspired them.
Ah, that's just an injury, that's fine. But max health loss, that's something to worry about. What? Oh, because I stepped into a trap. Oh yeah, right. Why are there so many fucking traps? It's not even funny. How? Just stop. Please give me something counterable. That hit me, even though I wasn't anywhere near. I dodged away, but come on. This is starting to feel
Dead
like
in
bullshit.
the lands of the lizard men. My peace takes yours, and the battle is ended. Try again. How empty my cabinet looks now.
Not really fucking empty when I die at least once on each of the tries.
The queen is elegant and deadly.
I beg to differ. It's a piece of shite, is what it is.
At their heart, all games are about power, are they not? The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
Surprise portal is gonna teleport me to another level, so it's pretty much wasted time trying to go anywhere else.
Head downwards if you dare. Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before you were prepared? Violence and destruction everywhere. Is this the way the world is now?
You come across a broken down wagon laden with food, its owner nowhere in sight. Oh, thank God you're here! A merchant leaps out of the bushes. Some bandits attacked my cart and I hid in the trees. Please accept this food as thanks. As he hands over some food, the merchant explains that he was on his way to a distant trading post and that, as a result of its troubles, his food delivery will be delayed. Time to breathe some gas. Oh, for sure.
A choice. Select your desire.
Sometimes it's so easy, sometimes it's so hard. That's stupid.
Once more, you struggle to find your way.
Speaking of stupid. I want to see if he has the Goblin Crown. Would be great to know what it does. When this ring is sold, all the player's gold is lost, but the player receives 1 max health for every 5 gold lost as a result of this sale. So that's how you get to 180 health. I see. I'll be soon through the second level.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Wait, this is the second. I'll be soon on to the third level and then it's just the fourth, right? I knew it. Fucking cautious. Yep. I didn't see a treasure chest, so...
Work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond. Think about the way we play this game. You continue to die, yet we reset the board each time. One has to wonder how it is possible to truly lose.
I'm just wanting to get to the boss at this point. I can deal with the other stuff later. Okay, Dead Man's Gorge is not worth it. I thought it would be still only a few enemies and not 9, all fully upgraded, never had. Well, it wasn't all that bad, but it could have been better. Oh.
Few have seen the homelands of the lizard men, and fewer still survive the experience.
One night you are captured by lizard men and brought before their king. You are stripped of your equipment and must choose an opponent to fight in their underground arena. I was thinking of fighting the Lich for a short while, but... Oh, I don't even have a shield. No, not to the fire. Away from it, you fool. Well, except for these. They can burn for all I care. Oh yes. Oh, they reanimated. No. The Lizard King returns and grants you a reward, before returning your equipment. After every
Above all
bird combat,
rings, this is the one most coveted by the greedy.
the player draws 3 equipment cards and keeps 1.
Great power often comes at great cost. If I know anything, I know that.
Back on the surface you are released, but hesitate as the pitiful sound of screams for help rises from the tunnels. Okay. Back in the arena. Okay. What can I say? I just like it in here. But at least this time I have my equipment. Ah, fuck your poison. Stupid. I mean, the humans the thugs receive damage from it too. Wait, how did the others that were in the back die? There were some that were always throwing stuff at me, right? Maybe it was the thugs. I thought it wasn't. Why did I leave this in? Oh. Time to perhaps get a new weapon. That was supposed to be a success.
Nasty.
No, but I get the weapon anyway. High tier attacks heal the wielder. Press 1 to drain health from surrounding enemies.
Are you
Perfect.
sure that's the right approach?
Yes, definitely. No better approach than that. Exit. Not really much else to gain in here, but I might go for
Sail
the
away
trade.
and see what you will find. Trade is so diabolical, but as long as there is gain, well, in your hands be it.
I'll buy a bit of food. After killing an undead, the player receives 5 health. And Fortitude's Breath, those are both good. I'll buy this.
You think that will help you?
Yeah. It will. You can bet on that.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Okay.
Who can resist the cries of a damsel in distress? Will you brave the pirates for the sake of this fair maiden?
Screens draw you to a nearby cave. Inside you see a terrified maiden being held captive by pirates.
That is what it means to be king. To return even after defeat.
I think this is just an ambush. The maiden is a hoax. Pretty good. I didn't see this guy. It's only 2 health per drain, but it's okay. It's pretty nice. Yes. Can be very useful against rats.
A mere trifle, but every little helps.
Whenever I enter a shop. So can I heal here infinitely? $19 food. I don't know.
Nothing more pleasing than the smell of salt water and
come
the rush
on.
of wind. Is
Double
there?
click again. Before you can board the ship, the jetty is attacked. Bandits. This sword is pretty good. May I say?
The living dead have plagued these lands for many centuries. Thankfully, there exist many tools for their destruction, if you can find them.
Yay, food. This is the 4th level, is it not?
She's out there now, waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
Choose from these options.
Finally! You come across a caravan transporting spices. They share their food in exchange for tales of your adventures. Finally, some good luck. Wait, I didn't click attack, I clicked avoid. Oh! Okay. Straight to the boss.
Queen of power and grace.
The majestic Queen of Scales spits powerful fireballs, and her totem prevents the death of any of her children. Well, that sucks. Not so much because I can drain health from them indefinitely, but still, lizard men are difficult to deal with, I imagine. Charge! Onwards! Ah! Fuck your totem. I feel that my character kinda looks a bit like Richard. Except for the shield, of course. That was easy. Not up close, but from the farther away.
You have destroyed something priceless, my friend. Do you ever wonder if your fell hand and the damage it causes are worthwhile? Petty treasures retrieved from death and disaster.
Immovable object, the tavern, King of Plague, enormous shield, and shield breaker.
We come close to an end for all things.
Which is good, because the origin access is limited. It expires in just a few days.